Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your March 2025 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We're going to look at the theme for you for the month. We're going to look at what's working in your favor, potential hazards and obstacles, bear with me 2 ticks, and an outcome, likely outcome for the month, as well as some guidance, message from Spirit. So let us have a look. What theme are you exploring the month of March, Gemini? Okay, we have openness. Okay, we have a full moon here, and in the distance, I'm not sure you can see that, but there are different astrological signs. Okay, so you're working with the big picture over here. Okay, openness is about being open to all. So it's something you're really exploring. Perhaps you've been looking at a certain kind of belief system and thinking, okay, it's too limited. How can I open myself up to the big picture? Because we're talking about kind of on an astrological level here, okay, or astronomical level. The moon is a full moon. Full moons represent either release or full manifestation, but they're one and the same thing really, because when we release attachments to all, then in a way that's what opens a gateway for more manifestations to come into our life without limiting it to a specific result or specific projected outcome. So you are really exploring how to be more open with connections around you, more open to opportunities in your periphery, and more acknowledging other people's perspectives as well. So quite a wise energy there. So I'm going to be using my deck here. This is a telepathic tarot. I will let you know when it's available for purchase. I had some printing, publishing issues, still dealing with that one. But it's a brilliant deck, I have to say that, because I painted all the cards, so I love it. So we're looking at the cross of truth here. Okay, I will lay the cards out, then clarify them before I show you and talk through them all. So Gemini, let us see what the openness is bringing you. Okay, current energy, we have Queen of Pentacles, Desire, 9 of Swords, working in your favor, Knight of Cups, Challenge, the Chariot, and the outcome is a King of Wands. Okay, beautiful kind of energies that are coming through here. There's a desire that you have, but you're only going to really see the results of it by the end of the year. By the end of the month. Maybe by the end of the year, but I feel like by the end of the month. You want to be more in a leadership role. You're wanting to be more in control of your life, you know, so that you're happening to life rather than life is happening to you. But there may be a few little bumps along the road. Let's find out how that's playing out. I'm just clarifying this first. Queen of Pentacles, we have Knight of Cups. 9 of Swords, we've got King of Wands. Knight of Cups, we have King of Swords. The Chariot, 2 of Cups, and the outcome King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy. Okay. We've got a lot of heartfelt energy over here. Everything is really deriving this month from your heart. Okay, less about the head, more about the heart. You start off with the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Cups. So this feels to me like you start the month feeling very resourceful. Perhaps you're working from home and it feels to me like you are in the position where you are the Knight of Cups. Okay, where you're feeling a little bit where you're feeling a lot strong, you're grounded, you know where your resources lie, you know where your skill set lies, and you're able to follow your heart at this time because it feels like you've established a certain foundation that is allowing you to act more from the heart. So that's really nice. It feels very fruitful, feels very abundant. There's a desire that you have to take charge of a particular situation. Now, for some of you, this could be like a business, an entrepreneurship that you want to do, or taking the lead in a particular project. It could even be a project at home, but you want to kind of take the lead in it. You know, you want the creative freedom with that. But it's clarified by the 9 of Swords and the King of Wands. So it feels to me like you may start the month thinking that this desire of taking charge or taking the lead in something is a little bit anxious. It's a little bit kind of you're doubting your abilities to take it to the full distance. Now the Nine of Swords over here is really about depending on how you look at it, the woman could be trapped in shark infested waters, or she could be rescued by that rope and the sharks are simply playing with the rope. Okay, so it all depends on your mindset, how you perceive something. Nine of Swords typically is like reevaluate how you're looking at a situation. It's a nine, so it talks about an ending, natural ending, and it talks about that grand climax of like worry and concern. Okay, it's to do with the King of Wands, and the King of Wands could obviously be someone in your life, but I feel like it's your energy, where the King of Wands is very charismatic, very kind of go-getting, nurtures their little baby into what they want. They grow something new, they're birthing new ideas. Okay, taking action, and you want to do that, but it feels to me like you may be starting the month thinking, I don't know if I can do it all by myself. I may need someone to rescue me or enable me to do this. So kind of the feeling that I'm getting here, by the end of the month, it's going to be completely different. It kind of turns around completely different in a very positive way. Okay, so whatever you're worrying about with regards to taking a lead in something or an entrepreneurship in something, just work through those little natural fears that you've got in your mind, but it's not going to last there very long. Okay, working in your favor, we've got the Knight of Cups with the King of Swords. So whatever you're working on, if it is requiring some sort of legality, some sort of contract, you are getting the green light. You're getting the support that you need. Okay, perhaps for some of you, if you're wanting to start a new project, say for example it's renovating a home, but you don't have the finance to do it, it feels to me like you may get a helping hand this month. Okay, it's a gesture of love. King of Swords is typically someone who's an expert in their field, so whether that's a doctor, a lawyer, government official, police officer, whatever the case may be, but it's coming from that. So you're getting the green light this month to enable yourself to bring this vision into reality. And that's what the openness is. It's no longer kind of constricting the mind with the Nine of Swords of like, yes, but what if this happens, and what if I'm trapped in the situation? You're turning that around. So that's working in your favor. The challenge of the month is that the Chariot is coming up with the Two of Cups, okay, in your challenge position, meaning that it's not happening as fast as you want it to happen. The black horse in the Chariot represents our dark side, okay? The white horse represents our light side. The dark side I'm talking about is your shadows. Your shadows are is the ego part of the mind, which is saying, oh, I don't think you can actually manage this, and what about X, Y, and Z? You don't have the skill set, you don't have the financial aid to bring something to light. So you're not ready. You want to, but you can't really jump forward in this because the mind is kind of playing tricks on you. Okay, the Two of Cups represents two things. It can either represent someone who's very close in your in a close connection, right, who's quite different from you, but is giving you the contrary or opposing ideas. So for example, if you've got an idea to start a new business and you're talking to someone who's very, very close to you, particularly like a partner, a love partner, they may be saying, I don't think you can do it, or yeah, but we don't have X, Y, and Z. So those are the things that are kind of stumping your growth this month. It's causing a challenge. What it's doing is it's putting you in a position of thinking that you don't have what it takes. Okay, so that energy has come up now a couple of times. Your desire is the King of Wands. Your desire is to take the lead in something, but you're still worried about it with that Nine of Swords. And the challenge is you still want to take the leap of faith, right? You still want to just go for something that you're really excited about, but there's a part of you, or because the Two of Cups can also represent a higher, connection with your higher self, or there's somebody else that's reflecting back on you the inner fears that you do have. Okay, this is just part of the process this month for you. These are the things that you're figuring out this month, because the theme is openness. Okay, When we think that something cannot be done, that's the opposite of openness, right? That's limited. So you are exploring what it means to be limited and what it means to be limitless this month. So you are going to have that reflected back to you this month in many different ways. You are going to get the green light with an endeavor that you want. So you are going to get the a substantial support, right? That's going to give you like, go for it. But you're still kind of working with those internal fears about whether you've got what it takes. By the end of the month, Gemini, you are in success because we got the King of Wands that's turned up again as an outcome and that Ace of Cups. So it might be a stop-start kind of month for you, but by the end of the month, you have got that green light. You are in a position of power where you can take the lead on something. And the Ace of Cups represents a brand new beginning in love. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean to say that you are going to meet the man of your dreams, or the woman of your dreams. It is talking about what is making my heart feel full, right? The excitement, the creativity, the innovation. Now, for others of you, because we've got the Two of Cups here and we've got the King of Wands turning up twice plus the Ace of Cups, for some of you, you are you've got your groove, you've got your kind of good, strong foundation, independent life, all good and well and all happy. And love interest comes along in for the month, and you may be worrying about what could go wrong with the situation rather than what could go right, okay? What I would say for those, if this resonates with you, even if you're worrying about it by the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, I feel you are deciding to open your heart to this person and just follow. That's when you turn the chariot around and you kind of go, you know what, I have no idea what their shadow is like or what their light is like, but you know what, it's worth the journey. It's worth going the distance to figure that out as I go along, rather than in my head project what the likely outcome will be. It is about being open to possibilities this month. So extraordinary reading. I mean, it's beautiful, it's brilliant. You're in a strong position, but it's just a case of this month is going to really kind of play back to you some internal fears of what you can put your faith in, whether it's within yourself with regards to some sort of business venture or project, or whether it's with regards to putting your trust and faith into a union. You are going to go through that kind of like, oh, I'm not so sure, and it's going to be a little bit wobbly, but by the end of the month, it's very exciting, and I feel like you're going to give yourself a pat on the back for taking the courage to trust in yourself. So, message from Spirit, we have the volcano. Relationships express, don't stagnate. So before I show you this card has come up for almost every single reading, which means there's a lot that's going on in the cosmos at the moment with regards to our connections with our close people around us, okay? It is all about how you can express yourself, okay? Volcanoes can sometimes erupt when we fail to speak our truth in the moment. Now, just because we don't agree with something and just because we are triggered by somebody doesn't mean we have to lash out with hate or emotion. We can simply express our truth in a very compassionate way so that someone could understand it from our perspective. And if they don't understand, then that's their problem, right? But for us to bottle it up is for it to fester and then erupt at the most inconvenient moment, and it can cause quite a stir, okay? So the message here from Spirit is to continue to trust in yourself and to be honest with yourself and to be honest with how you convey yourself to others, okay? Because then when, things come up, it's not like it's coming up out of nowhere. And then you're paving a very strong foundation, particularly if you're starting something new. King of Wands and Ace of Cups are new things. They're exciting new beginnings. So it's about setting the tone from the start. Setting the tone about, okay, I have to be honest with myself and the other person or any other people around me, because that is me being open to my expression, okay? So that will be hopefully something you can take on board, something hopefully that can help you through the month of March. And I hope this reading helped you. I hope it resonated. If you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, if you're interested in a personal reading or channeling session, check out my website, robynstein.com. Information is in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Take care.